She's back. It's AJ Lee.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Thursday, AJ Lee.
She's a fighter, man. And AJ Lee has a lot of people in her corner.
AJ Lee influenced a generation of wrestlers, but she's back and doesn't want to just be an influence. She wants to win.
Here comes Montreal's most flawless export.
And her opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maurice.
Whether she's ruling the women's division or soaking up the reality television spotlight, Maurice is truly an A-list attraction. I only wish I knew enough French to say all of that again in her preferred language.
She still wouldn't listen to you, Wade.
She is the embodiment of beauty and grace, and a tough competitor to boot.
Here's the bell, and this match is on with Maurice.
A superstar who has ruled the women's division with an iron stiletto. Maurice is as dangerous as she is breathtaking. Determined to win at all costs, Maurice's craftiness and downright vindictiveness in that ring are second to none.
Yeah, maybe Maurice doesn't care what she has to do to get the upper hand in a match, just as long as she gets it.
And all the younger superstars in the locker room who are stoked that AJ Lee's back and that they can finally get in the ring with their hero, you need to knock that off. I'm happy AJ's back too, but I'm not going to forget how vicious and unforgiving this woman can be, especially when she has a goal in mind.
AJ does have a history of turning on people she feels don't completely support her in her pursuit of those goals. And then she doesn't stop until she's standing tall over a humiliated victim.
Big lockup.
Shoving him away. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening. Effectively targeting the arm.
Corey, what do you think Maurice needs to focus on in this match?
Maurice has a vicious streak, Cole, and I can absolutely see her channeling that to her advantage. Maurice can't be afraid of bending the rules, and it might actually do her a world of good here.
She goes for the quick pin. A kick out after one.
No surprise there, she's still pretty fresh.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. And she's able to fight Maurice off.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match. And she reversed it.
Oh!
Legs caught. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg. Maurice really showing how well scouted she has her opponent.
Absolute hatred boiling over in this one. This continues to be personal, not just professional.
You're right, Cole. Sure, either side would love to beat the other in competition, but this is more about beating them down physically and mentally. Anytime, any place. Damn the consequence. Wait, is she? Yep, looking for the submission. Black Widow. Locked in tight.
The official about to do the honors, but not so fast. Look at that.
Oh, a cheap shot attack at two warriors who are spent in that ring after that match. No way to defend themselves, like taking candy from a baby.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Bryce Ace!
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine. The champ does not want anyone making their name at his expense. He plans on fighting hard tonight. It's time to feel the power of Tozawa.
And his opponents, first representing the Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, the NXT Champion, Akira Tozawa.
You've got to admire Tozawa's heart and fighting spirit.
Well, Tozawa will take on anyone, and he can beat anyone with his martial arts and high-flying skills. And some luck.
Here is the... Let's get things started with a fatal four-way matchup, a real clash of styles and egos tonight.
This is really one of those who wants it more type of matchups that puts you through the ringer.
Oh, that can displace an entire arm. Boom. Torturing the knee with that attack.
Vicious double axe handle.
Turns that in his favor.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey.
Oh, and fights back.
Oh, kick connects.
He's doing it.
Count there.
Still fighting the good fight here.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
And that can knock the wind out of you in addition to just bruising the body. And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
And for the moment, Bate gets knocked down a peg.
The mammoth that is Omos is coming through with that offense.
Omos changes the direction of that one.
What a spine buster!
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold. Just extending parts that don't extend. This is just brutal. Absolutely.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
He gets the shoulder up at two.
Will he start a rally, or was that just a kick out on instinct alone?
Akira Tozawa planted one there.
Laser laser precision.
Going for the pin for the win. Bringing up the pin count there. Now we see Omos. Wow, what a club.
Deep into this match, neither of these men finding the edge.
But the scales have to tip eventually. And Omos pays for leap.
Bait with a kick to the gut, double underhook.
Oh, the Tyler Driver 97.
Will that do it for Tyler? Will that do it?
That was about as close as you're going to get to pinning Omos. And you have to think, it ain't going to happen again.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline. Tozawa section into the ring. But for what?
Went for the kendo stick, and the rats will quickly follow.
Kendo stick right to the head. And Omos struggling a bit.
And Omos, if
Bate could end it here. And looking at Bate. And a shoulder is lifted before one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Right to the kidneys from behind. I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the all-time the last ride.
No way Akira recovers from that.
That's it. Omos able to score the win. And here's another look at why the Fatal 4-Way is one of the most unpredictable and entertaining matches in WWE.
Here is your winner, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
An absolutely thrilling Fatal 4-Way win here tonight.
It's an impressive feat to overcome the chaos and unique challenges of a four-way match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, be prepared. Be prepared to fade to black.
You could spend all day analyzing Aleister Black's tattoos. They tell the tales of his life, from his travels to his demons. It's all a very ominous story.
Exploring what makes this man tick. It's not for the faint of heart. Aleister Black is unlike any other superstar we have ever seen.
Once upon a time, he demanded the competition knock at his door. Now he's seeking out his own battles.
Black has already found multiple victims since his return, has already made so many competitors fade to black.
I believe we'll see another tonight, and heck, I don't think Aleister's going to stop at just one. A brash high flyer who can do it all.
Except shut up about it.
And his opponent, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 204 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Just watching Grayson walk out here has got to be getting under his opponent's skin.
That is the beauty of his game, Cole. Grayson Waller is able to get the upper hand before the bell even rings.
Now we'll see if Grayson Waller can back up all of his self-generated hype. Grayson Waller looking to get things going here.
Grayson Waller always running his mouth, and I'll hand it to him. He's pretty good at it if he just focus, and I mean really focus, all that energy he has on the mic. He could be well on his way to the top.
He's certainly one of the most brash superstars we've ever seen in the WWE, but you do have to give him a bit of credit for his abilities in the ring.
And you better be bracing for impact whenever you face off against the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black. Every time we see him, it seems like he's being consumed more and more by the darkness.
Yeah, and it's certainly unnerving to say the least. What are we going to witness once Aleister Black has fully walked down that path?
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
High-flying moonsault connects.
Corey, what does Grayson Waller need to do to get the win here? And is it possibly finally shutting his mouth?
No, Waller just needs to block out all the haters and do his thing. Cole, get ready to witness just how effortlessly Waller can back up all his talk in the ring. Yeah, this early, no chance. Pow, what a shot.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand.
Just putting the boots to him, as they say. That was some pure ruthlessness there, plain and simple.
What a counter by Black.
Ripcord position, boom, knee on the money.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Aleister not backing down at all.
Striking combination.
Lethal. Launching off the rope with accuracy.
Followed up with the pin attempt.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Punch lands. And Grayson gets that turn back on him.
What's he got planned for him?
Swept down with the STO.
Walking the ropes. Off the mark with that one. We've seen a lot of contentious rivalries here in WWE over the years, but this is really starting to go over the edge.
I'm sure they're not thinking about it right now.
Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Here it comes. Lights out if this connects.
Bicycle knee strike. And here's Aleister Black into the cover for the win. Went through the grind there, and I guess went for the picking, because from out of nowhere, the attack.
Just getting jumped, and now the steel cage is being lowered. There's no escape whatsoever.
The cage is down, surrounding the ring.
Oh, this is backfired, now looking to escape, and they can't.
Yeah, they should have thought twice about this. Now using the cage as a weapon. Torture is on.
Naomi is here. Gentlemen,
Oh my, caught them off guard.
striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, and a shady strategy. Wendy Chu set ready to compete in this match.
I don't know what possessed Wendy Chu, but I like it. This is a Wendy Chu that knows it's all about checks and championship. Nothing else matters here in the WWE.
She's just so sinister, and each time we see her, that evil insider seems to be growing. I don't know how much of Wendy Chu is actually left in the woman that we see here before us.
But no matter who you are, you must approach Naomi with caution. You are looking at one of the women's division's most dangerous superstars. Naomi won't hesitate to inflict real damage on you if you step between her and her goals.
Yeah, even if you think you're one of Naomi's friends, she'll stab you in the back or stop your career cold if she thinks it will get her ahead.
Locks up. Here we go. Rolling right into a small package pinfall here.
And Naomi forces her way out.
Trying to make short order of things there. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. If you're dealing with Naomi, I think the first thing on your mind has to be throwing Naomi off her rhythm. You can't allow Naomi to set the pace here because she'll run right over you.
Good point, Corey, but getting Naomi on the back foot and throwing her off her game is easier said than done.
Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
Wow, drop kick on point.
And Naomi took a battering there.
That type of physicality earning Chu the advantage.
Finds a counter for Chu.
Misses on the springboard.
Sit out, slam. Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
This is what I was talking about, using smart offense to throw Naomi off her rhythm and stopping her from setting the pace here.
Drop kick.
It hits the mark.
Big time leg drop. Ooh.
Wendy steers clear there.
And going for a pin attempt.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
And so this thing is still going. The battle continues. Absolutely blasted there. Some well-timed defense on her part.
Could she end it here? She kicks out with authority after two.
This match clearly taking its toll at this point. Getting so much more difficult.
Full Nelson. Sit out. Slam.
Naomi making a statement.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2 count. And zap. The champ has retained the title here tonight. Wait a minute. Miss making a beeline for the ring. Cash in. Cash in.
The champ looks ready.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cash
Miss
in
Money in the
tonight.
Bank is cashing in her contract.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage. Oh, rapid fire.
No restraint shown from the champ after that type of onslaught.
She was ready with the counter.
she is the strongest. Look at this power from Bianca Belair.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Release back suplex. There it is. Reversal. Quick thinking from Naomi.
First a knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Working the leg with that move.
Woo! Stiff shot. Naomi gets out of the way.
Looking to take the legs out. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. An elbow will break that up.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Belair gets countered.
Brilliant countering by both competitors. She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Good old-fashioned punch to the...
Naomi. Feel the glow. There it is.
It is. It's locked in.
That is, she has to submit, man.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Naomi.
So she succeeds in defending her title tonight.
She just proved you come for the champ, you best not miss. These women vying for a title with tremendous significance, the NXT UK Women's Championship.
The ref signaling the start of this championship contest here tonight.
There's always a heightened level of competition when a title is on the line. I know these competitors are going to give it everything they have to walk out with the gold.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, quick pin. Championship on the line. The champ with a quick kick out.
She almost got caught by surprise.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Oh, my Lord. Massive gourd bust.
Ripping their opponent up from the canvas, and great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
You just love to see someone tapping into their full strength. My God!
Lethal combination.
You love to see it. Never pull your punches when there's something worth fighting for on the line.
How should one approach a match against Stephanie McMahon, keeping in mind that in addition to being your opponent, is also your boss?
Which is why you approach it very carefully. Like any great boss, Stephanie's going to pounce on any misstep you make. So you have to keep your attacks tight. Don't overextend yourself and pick your moments. Shutting that down with the back elbow.
These attacks of the champ are adding up.
Yeah, and you can see the intensity growing with McMahon.
And she is stalking her opponent now. Only one thing in mind.
She turns it around with the reversal. Lifted and completely helpless here.
The champion with plans of driving their opponent through the earth.
Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
Thwarted that attack with a European uppercut.
Dishing out a suplex.
And Stephanie McMahon reverses it.
She has no idea what's coming her way.
Spine buster!
And that's the wrath of a McMahon boiling up to the surface.
Catches him. And here we go. Single leg crab.
Oh my God, superhuman power. Submission locked in. Pressure's on, gotta get out quick.
Oh, what a great counter. Clothesline in the corner.
Going for the pin. Title of the line. Dirty.
Miss Money in the Bank's music. It could be cash in time.
This is perfect.
From behind with a briefcase. It doesn't matter. She's cashing in.
Bianca evades that one.
Not looking good in this position. That catches Steph looking.
Belair picking up speed.
And Bianca into the Shining Star Press.
Bianca Belair now.
Uh-oh. What a reversal.
Belair isn't going to like what's about to come her way. Bad position for Belair.
Face first impact.
Here is your winner, and new NXT UK Women's Champion.
There she is, our new champion.
We really are looking at a new era, Cole. Soak it in.